goodness, coordination. We can do this. That really does come in with the energy, because I was going to say I've been feeling under the weather. I think that's a good way to explain it. Weather conditions. Okay, so I've been like bedbound for like a day and a half, and I'm up now. I'm up. I'm going to do a reading. Have a look at this. Have a look at this energy. I've got the Ancient Italian Tarot. A bit wobbly. My bones hurt a little bit. I'd say from the hips downwards. The hip area hurts quite a lot. A lot of tossing and turning last night. Although what was last night? I think just a lot of tossing and turning, because I've been in bed sleeping for quite a lot. For quite a lot. But my body feels quite heavy. I'd like to look into this energy, please. Judgment card. Oh, this is interesting because we've got some new decor going on. We've got Star Wars behind us here, a Star Wars blanket. And then we're getting ready for Christmas. This new character arrived yesterday, didn't you? Yes, I think you're extremely cute. I know Emily thinks that you're extremely cute, hence why she bought you and brought you home. And then we've got Star Wars. A Star Wars blanket here. And that was the energy. Is there a war going on up in the stars? Judgment. So these guys here are being called out of their coffins. Some don't want to hear the call. Others are like kind of blinded by it. Shocked. This one's praying. I'm not sure if he's accepting or whether he's shocked. Put my hands up, put my hands up, put my hands up. I surrender. And who is this figure up on the hill here? This takes me to the energy, okay, of the ascended masters that came. So if we can imagine that where Jesus was put in like a cave, in a tomb, and there was guards all outside because they had heard that he was going to resurrect. He's still resurrected, but like I think the story tells you that like ascended masters come in on top of the mountain, on top of the mount. That's interesting, because now I'm taken to like the date on here, because I'm thinking, well, what's 2020 got to do with anything? Well, it's we take into account after Christ's death. So 2022, there's a 2-year gap missing from when Christ died to this current time. So a grand awakening that's been, I feel like, occurring over the last 2 years, most definitely over the last 2 years. Some have welcomed the call, others have chosen to ignore it. Okay, I'm taken now to this character here. I feel like he's, the way he's holding his hand here, it's as if he's going, oh, how could I be so stupid? I thought it was a bit rougher than that, but... And I said about being like under the weather. Definitely something's going on. I'm dreaming a lot. I feel it's important that I spend time sleeping dreaming. Or in that state of being. Because when you say dreaming, it's not like I'm purposely going into dream state. Okay, I'm not purposely going into dream state. I'm being put into dream state. I would agree with that. The Five of Swords, well, that's the card of surrender. So it takes me straight away to this figure here who's holding his hands up. I surrender. So we're saying that after 2 years, this masculine surrenders. He hears the call. I'm still taken to this image here who's not hearing the call, who's refusing to hear the call. Okay, it's coming through where she's going to end up being an old batty old lady. An old batty old lady? Old batty old lady. Okay. The Five of Swords, surrender. The surrender card here, although there's not much obviously going on in the picture, I was going to tell you the meaning of it. It normally means that you've got to a stage in your life where you have to stop what you're doing because you're just humiliating yourself. Hi Moon Cookie. Happy Tuesday to the channel of love. I could have been anywhere in the world, but I'm happy to be here with you all. That's beautiful, Moon Cookie. And then we have the world. Well, I feel this savage energy always comes through with this because there's all blood down their mouths, and looks like everyone's been like trying to take a chunk out of each other. There's the energy of blood, sweat and tears. You know, when you put all your blood, sweat and tears into something, it's hard for you to surrender when you've given it your all. But I feel like these animals are tired. A bit like how my lower back feels. Well, it's more my hips. Lower back, hips, yeah, that kind of area. Feels heavy. So we're done with the fighting. Now, seeing as this is card 21, I can hear a siren outside. And I feel like a 2-year span of time here. So the first year may have been refusing to hear the call. But I feel like in this second year, excuse me, you're too tired to fight. It's interesting reading. Now, normally this night is the night that charges off. He's a bit reckless. He doesn't really think too much before... He doesn't think too much before he dashes forward. But, he's kind of looking here. It's the... You know when someone's like, huh? That kind of energy. I feel like maybe it's the same energy with this one here. He's got his foot in his stirrup. This might have to be a shortish reading, guys, because I'm feeling hot. Hot under the collar. I haven't got a collar on, but I feel hot. Let's go to the Law of Attraction cards. For some reason, I'm not sure what the reason is yet, but I feel like the Law of Attraction has a lot to do with... Well, we know that the Law of Attraction has everything to do with everything. But I feel at the moment, we're understanding the laws of the universe. The law of divine oneness. We are all connected. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Interesting now, because I'm taken to this figure who could look like a bride. Now, if we're talking about the law of attraction, then we're talking about, with this feminine's refusing to listen, she will only attract whatever her thoughts are. I don't know, I felt the image. I did feel the image. I'm not sure that this feminine ever wanted to get married in the first place, so it's never going to work out. If you didn't want it in the first place, how is it going to work out? Because I felt the law of attraction has everything to do with it. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Card number 45. Your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. It is law. It can be no other way. So there's this energy here, if you believe you're sick, or even the energy of believing that you will get sick, you will manifest that. We'll get one more from here, please. I cannot create in the experience of another. It's taken to this like wedding dress again. Looks more like the veil. So the veil has been lifted. The truth of one's thoughts will be revealed. Of course they will. I cannot create in the experience of another. Card number 26. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. Let's go back to this first card with characters here being out of alignment. If you're out of alignment within each other, even if you live in the same household, you will be kept apart. Your paths will barely cross because you're not in vibrational alignment, and you cannot attract to you anything that you are not. So if you're filled up with anger and hate, that's what you're going to attract to you. If you're filled up with love and joy, that's what you're going to attract to you. A negative and a positive thought cannot occupy the same mind. Choose which one. But then anything that's not in alignment with you will be taken out of the picture. It's the law. Angel prayers. Feel this energy of Tinkerbell coming in. Oh, that's an interesting card. I just haven't noticed this card before, so it's like it's a brand new card that I've seen. We're going to go to the Mother Mary. I felt it was important that she had her say today. My goal of happiness is important enough. Card number 54. The reason you are not conscious of any specific pre-birth goals is because there were no specific goals. You had, before your birth, general intentions such as being happy, being an uplifter, having continuing growth, but the specific processes to achieve those things are up to you to decide here and now. In this time, you are the creator. That's an awesome card. I've never seen this card before. I get what I think about, wanted or not. Oh, look, it's all this cloudiness here with the sun up here. I get what I think about, wanted or not. Angel prayers. Honour your beauty. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Your angels are encouraging you to know that you are the most beautiful. It doesn't say that, but you are the most beautiful. Who is the fairest of them all? Your angels are encouraging you to know that you are more beautiful than you realise. You are perfect in the eyes of God and his angels, and it's time you looked at yourself this way too. Beauty goes beyond vanity and outward appearance, but taking steps towards making yourself feel and look good will help. You have a beautiful heart, and the angels are blessed to guide you. Okay, the expanded interpretation. The angels are here to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh you can be with yourself. Your beauty goes beyond looks, but you must see that you are beautiful inside and out because it is the truth. Take some time today to look at what you love about yourself in the sense of your looks and what you love about who you are within. These thoughts and acknowledgements will align your soul with God. Jophiel's name means the beauty of God, and she is the archangel who can help us acknowledge our beauty. She is a wonderful angel who can be called upon to overcome the voice of inner doubt and fear that many of us face. She's like a breath of fresh air and brings a serene, positive energy to anyone who calls on her. She works closely with Archangel Michael to help us overcome negative traits in our thoughts and choices. Let's go to the romance angels. I'm not sure why I picked this deck up, but they wanted to be seen today. The romance angels. Okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. There's definitely a realisation that's going on here. That card said about the angels know how harsh you've been with yourself lately, and like kind of smacking yourself up the head saying, oh my God, how could I not see that? Oh my God. Which then takes me to, it said about you being in alignment with God. Okay. When you honour your beauty inside and out, how beautiful you really are. So this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognising or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. The romance angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them, or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honour and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issue concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that your or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a light-hearted spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. Okay, very interesting. I picked up the Archangel Animal cards. I felt like there's definitely an Archangel with you. An Archangel with you. An Archangel Animal with you. There's definitely Archangels with you. Okay, Lucy. Let's just pull a card. I'm chatting to myself here. I found myself doing that quite a lot as well. Just walking about and chatting. Out loud conversations. Rabbit. Recognise your significance, Archangel Gabriel. Recognise your significance. Pure, warm-hearted rabbits originate from Orion. They heal hearts with wisdom as well as love. Every sentient being emits sounds that together create the song of the earth. Currently, Earth is discordant. However, Lady Gaia sings her true tune and the rabbits hear this. Part of the rabbit's soul mission is to relay these notes through their energy fields in order to bring everything into harmonic alignment. Their aim is to enable us all to ascend graciously. Wow, that's so the first card, isn't it? Look. I say they're all ascending. Well, some are. Some are, but you've got to want to. And some don't want to. But some do. Bring me a higher love. Okay, rabbits have a huge and important soul mission. They spread purity, clarity and joy wherever they go, and because they carry sacred geometric wisdom in their auras, the angels sing harmonics over them. As a result, through these furry little creatures, angel sonics spread over the land where they live. Archangel Sandalphon understands the music of the spheres, which is the harmonics of creation. Through the rabbits, he and Archangel Gabriel attune the song of the earth with the music of the spheres to hold in place the seventh dimensional blueprint for Earth. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look at the guidance. When you bring yourself into alignment, you emit a melodious tune. The wisdom of the rabbit suggests you watch your thoughts and actions. Make sure they are pure, light and loving. Speak, hum or sing with the intention of being in harmony with the song of the earth. Know your contribution is helping the entire universe to align in divine right order. Unicorns love pure, innocent beings, and if you hold or think about a rabbit, a glorious unicorn will shower light and blessings over you. You may feel that your efforts are insignificant in the vastness of the universe, but they are noted and appreciated by the illumined ones. Wow, this unicorn here. Okay, I've got two more decks of cards. The Oracle of Shadows and Light. Oh my goodness, okay. It's like I've got no coordination here. It's like I've got no control over this. Oh, I did see this card. I was going to make mention I've just seen Poe. Not the Teletubby Poe. Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Number 7. Card number 7. This lovely maiden, named Poe, after the famously mournful Gothic writer Edgar Allan Poe, is working with the constant of change. There's definitely been a shift where I feel like we've had to rest, go into dream state, really be put into a dream state. Something massive. Something massive is going on for the massive. Massive attack. Okay. She is watching technology's advances and assessing them, good and bad, shadow and light. So too, you must decide what changes you will make to keep up with the shifts, not only in energy, but in technologies that are available to you. And somehow, you will know exactly when it is the right time to take your use up a level and use technology so it helps you and keeps you connected and strong. The technologies you embrace can be used for good and can be used to effectively let people know what you can bring to the world. Poe speaks, TikTok, times are a-changing, and I know you, and it says, and I know you too, will change with the times, and yet remain entirely yourself. You will be at once of the ancient past and of the new world that is coming, swift as the train that steamed towards me, making me gasp in wonder. So we go back to like the original 3 cards. It was about surrendering to this new world here. Plan carefully, knowing that when you choose to make use of the new technologies, it will be fearlessly, gracefully, and with integrity. All that changes can be put to wholesome, good and sacred use. The destructive capability of industrialization and pollution and mechanism is one you understand too well. But you also know that some of the changes to choose from can be used for good, not evil. It is time for you to discerningly embrace the technologies that will allow you to realise your dreams. Okay, the divination message. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. Okay, let's finish with the Mother Mary. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Okay. 30 minutes, 22 seconds. I think I'm going to go back to sleep now. I can't be awake for too long before I'm just too tired. It's just like, oh, my body just gives up and it's time to sleep. And like, seriously, this has been going on since, like, say, since I woke up yesterday morning. So from about 6 o'clock yesterday morning, I can get out of bed to go and make a cup of coffee and visit the little girl's room, but then it's back to bed. Okay. I did manage to get dressed today. That doesn't mean I'm going to stay out of bed, though. I'm just doing what I'm guided to do, and it's absolutely fine. I don't have anything else that I'm needing to be doing. I don't have anywhere to be apart from me in the here and now. Oh, interesting. Our Lady of New Vision. Card number 16, another card that I recognise, but not to the point where we've had it out a lot. A lot's going on between the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine in dream state, your vision. Okay. Our Lady of New Vision. Look at this here. And that card said you might not remember your dreams, but I think this could be the one. You may not remember your dreams, but you'll have a clearer understanding about love and romance. And the only message I can really put together, although I'm not sure that they were the exact words that were said, but it was like, you should never let go of a love like this. Along those lines, it was a realisation of how precious. Like I said, I've been like walking around. Well, I imagine these walking arounds is in between, like when I'm walking, because I've been in bed most of the time. I'm not even sure what state of being, okay, all this happened in, but all this happened in. But like words were coming out, this love, you know, needs to be cherished, adored, nurtured, watered. There was not, it did come through that you need to fight for this love, but there's no fighting. You just need to cherish, appreciate and cherish this love. Cherish the love we have. Card number 16. It's got a bit hot again. I place my sacred eye, opened in your heart, so that you may see. Let go of small dreams and become receptive to fresh vision. My eye in your heart sees great beauty. Can you see the new vision emerging? Now is the time to dare to dream and to pray boldly and with conviction that the most beautiful vision you can receive will come to life in service to all. That's beautiful. I said that she was praying in this first card. But whereabouts is that card? Oh. It's there. I saw it. I pointed it out that someone was praying. There comes a time in our life where new vision is required. Perhaps what we have once imagined would fulfill us. Okay, now. Hey, Mr. Snowman. There comes a time in our life when new vision is required. Perhaps what we have once imagined would fulfill us has been experienced, and we are ready for something new. Or perhaps old dreams have not manifested as we've thought that they would, and there is a reason for that. The vision was incomplete or in need of adjustment. There are plenty of times in life when we have to grow to meet the vision. Sometimes, however, the vision has to grow in order to be worthy of us. Our Lady of New Vision tells us that the vision we once were holding for ourselves is not all that it could be. She tells us we can benefit ourselves and others by opening up and preparing to receive a greater vision, believing absolutely that it can and will manifest through her holy grace in service to all. If you are confronted with issues of self-worth, then you may believe that this guidance means your vision should become smaller. But in all likelihood, it is actually the opposite that is required of you. Build a vision that is more open, more generous, more supported, and more involving of those around you. Whether you know your soul tribe now, or are waiting to attract and be attracted to those souls who will assist you on your life path, holding the vision is like flicking the light switch on. It makes you energetically more visible and magnetic to those who are going to assist you, calling them into your life path. Then you can assist them too, helping them fulfill their spiritual destiny. Holding a vision of lightness and happiness can benefit all. If you are aware of a budding vision and have been holding back, perhaps thinking it is too much, then shed your doubts and open your heart to it. Do not concern yourself with how it can happen. When a vision comes from the heart as inspiration, it is the Holy Mother whispering to you in imagery, speaking of what will be if only you allow her to flow through you, so that you may become all that you are destined to be, which is a manifestation of her miraculous grace. There is nothing that is too simple or too grand. What matters is not the scope of the vision, but that it has enough of your heart in it to move you, to prompt you to pray with all your being for her help to manifest it. Let the vision shimmer into light and life through your prayer and her assistance. If you are not aware of the vision as yet, then be open to receive the sacred knowing of where to focus your intention, your desire, and your energy. No matter whether you are waiting for your true vision or your heart has already shown you what it wishes to manifest, this oracle comes with a message for you. This is your time to pray, to receive, and to act on your intuitions and instincts, no matter how small they may seem to be. The Divine Mother is a genius of manifestation, and she will have her creations come to life through the simplest and most ordinary of steps that somehow combine to manifest extraordinary beauty. If you cannot see yet, trust that she sees and is guiding you towards receiving and realizing the new vision. It is time for inspiration and hope. It is time to dream and receive, knowing that what is dreamed now is under the blessing of the Holy Mother. Healing process and affirmation. Sit quietly and focus on your breath. On each inhalation, imagine that you can follow the breath deep into your belly. On each exhalation, imagine that the breath rises up as a wave of light into your heart. Repeat this gentle breathing meditation for several moments. Then, within your heart, imagine, sense or feel that there is a beautiful large feminine eye blinking gently and opening. That eye is as large as the world. Imagine, sense or feel that you can see through that eye and you see many possibilities before you. You may sense colours or scenes, symbols or feelings, or it may seem like you don't sense anything at all. Just be at peace with whatever happens for you. Now imagine that you can look down at that eye in your heart and it looks back at you with utter love and devotion. Receive that love freely. Imagine that a flash of light is released from that eye straight into your mind. This is a blessing of the Mother, a blessing that you may receive a vision or be empowered to bring the new vision that you already have access to into life. Silently in your mind or aloud, say, "For the greatest good, may it be so." Be peaceful in this moment, and when you are ready, complete your healing process with the following prayer of affirmation repeated 3 times, out loud if possible. Mother Mary, Our Lady of New Vision, blesses me now with insight from deep within the Sacred Heart. All resources, opportunities, synchronicity, and assistance that are needed to bring the Holy Vision into manifest reality are bestowed upon me. With a grateful heart, I allow this to happen through me, through my own free will, so be it. Mother Mary, Our Lady of New Vision, blesses me now with insight from deep within the Sacred Heart. All resources, opportunities, synchronicity, and assistance that are needed to bring the Holy Vision into manifest reality are bestowed upon me. With a grateful heart, I allow this to happen through me, through my own free will, so be it. Mother Mary, Our Lady of New Vision, blesses me now with insight from deep within the Sacred Heart. All resources, opportunities, synchronicity, and assistance that are needed to bring the Holy Vision into manifest reality are bestowed upon me. With a grateful heart, I allow this to happen through me, through my own free will. So be it. So be it, through my own free will. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. I will catch up with you all soon. And hi, Carol. Good morning. I'm not remembering dreams, which is odd. I'm cherishing get boy ready for school and fire going. Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm going to go and cherish my bed, I think, for a bit longer. Not as long as yesterday. Well, who knows? Cherish the bed. I'm going to catch up with you guys soon. I did want to kind of make an appearance, though. I wanted to check into the cards to see what was going on. Love you. I love you too. I'm going to go and rest now. I will catch up with you soon. And until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.